Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Today is the 25th of January 2014 at 2 in the morning. I just woke up after sleeping at around 6 in the evening. I was pretty knackered, absolutely tired because I had ran the 2014 Standard Chartered Full Marathon. To be honest with you, I ran unofficially without paying for it. I just ran just to support my friends. And I did not complete the marathon because I ran barefoot. I happened to step on a piece of glass which entered my foot. I continued running for 13 more kilometers, which I shouldn't have, and ended up going to the hospital for almost having that glass piece removed from under my foot for 2.5 hours. So big mistake. Anyway, just want to give you feedback. Now, just to make you understand, I've run for almost a year and a half. I've taken part in 6 half marathons, and this was the first full marathon that I took part in. Most of the marathons cost around something in the range of $40 US. This one, that is a half marathon, this one costed around $137 US. So for Dubai Creek Striders, what they tend to give you is, for a $40 investment, for a half marathon, you get a goodie bag. In the goodie bag, you get a mug. You normally get a shirt, a running shirt, which costs much more than what you're paying. You get a lot of freebies. You get a lot of gift vouchers. You get gels. You get gifts. I mean, it's amazing. And then to add on top of that, you also get a buffet, which is worth much more than what you're paying, and you get access to Dubai Golf and Creek Yacht Club to refresh yourself. So it's absolutely worth every single penny. In fact, they are doing you a favor by allowing you to take part. The Standard Chartered Marathon, Full Marathon 2014 was one of the most mismanaged, or one of the worst marathons that I've ever run. I'll tell you why. At number 5, it is total confusion. There was absolute chaos. There was absolute confusion. Nobody knew what was happening. In fact, I was standing there with a group of the Saja Bhuera Striders. We didn't know where the 42-kilometer mark was. We didn't know where we were supposed to stand. We didn't know when we were supposed to stand. We were asking people. Nobody knew what was happening. Nobody knew where the 10-kilometer mark was, where the 3-kilometer mark was. So absolute confusion. Nobody knew what was happening. Absolutely. And there were no marshals around whom you could ask. At point number 4, before the race would begin, there was this area where people could enter. There was a narrow entrance where people could enter and go into the washrooms. They could go into where the stalls were. They could go into where the prep area was. Now, after some time, it got filled up. People suddenly started talking, oh, the race is about to begin, and they started moving out. And when they started moving out, this narrow area got so jammed, it was not moving. And then there was confusion because the 42 kilometers race was about to begin, and nobody knew that it was about to begin. So people were rushing and pushing. And then suddenly people realized that the 10-kilometer race was about to begin. So they also joined in. And then the 3-kilometer race was about to begin. So they also joined in. So this line was not moving. And in the panic, what people started to do is they started going through the barricades. And there was this construction site, and everyone was moving under the barricades. There were nails, there were rusted construction equipment, there were thorns, and some people did cut themselves. I myself went under the barricade, and then to join the line, I had to jump over another barricade, nearly falling off had someone not held me. So it was absolute chaos and mayhem. And would you believe that even though I ran the 42-kilometer race, me and I think around 7 or 8 other people, they could not move, or they could not join the race because it had already started, and we started off maybe around, I think, 20 minutes later. So this is point number 4. It was absolute chaos. It was mismanaged, and people could not get out of the prep area. At number 3, there were no marshals. I just could not see any. I could not spot any. And just to add as a bonus point, I mean, the toilets were manky, yuck, absolutely, during the race. Some of them didn't have locks. I mean, I went to one, I nearly puked over there. It was like absolutely terrible. At number 4, okay, at number 2, the second most rated, for 500 dirhams or $137, this is what they gave. They gave this, a juice, okay. They gave, this is a Standard Chartered bag, by the way, okay. They gave this bottled water, and they gave this, a medal, okay. So this is what they offered for just $137. Now, what is the number one reason why the Standard Chartered Marathon 2003 was one of the worst organized marathons is this is the medal. This is the medal of the Standard Chartered Marathon. And guess what? Guess what? Number one is I didn't finish the race. I did not finish the race and they gave me a medal. And the second most shocking reason is I didn't pay for the marathon. I honestly did not pay for the marathon and I didn't finish the marathon and they still handed me a medal. You want proof? Have a look at this. This is the Standard Chartered Marathon medal. Okay, this is the medal. See, and they still gave me a medal. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. The Standard Chartered Marathon was one of the worst, most terribly organized marathons ever. And here is proof why. So if you ask me, I think Standard Chartered Marathon better improve its services, better give more value for money rather than just advertising itself, because to tell you honestly, for the amount that they are charging, it's definitely not worth it. So this is Loy from loymachedo.com giving you his views on the Standard Chartered Marathon, and yeah, do let me know what do you think, because I was exceptionally and absolutely disappointed with the way it was organized. Alright, Loy from loymachedo.com, saying goodbye for now.